Okay, YouTube. Oh man, this is a video on a leak for this is a 2005 Volkswagen new Jetta, not the old Jetta, new Jetta. All right, what we have here, our problem was that we had a leaky roof or a leaky something. You know, I've been combing the videos and trying to figure out what's going on. Where's this leak coming from? Anyway, I got down to it after busting my knuckles all stinking day. I basically dismantled the interior here. As you can see, this is my daughter's car. As you can see, this right here was sopping wet. And I'm thinking, how is this getting wet? I'm not getting any moisture on the front seats. I took the seat out so you can see better. It's dry on those seats, and the rear passenger seat is dry as well. And I'm thinking, where is this water coming from? So all day long I've basically been dismantling the interior and took the water hose and started spraying on top to figure out where the water's coming from, and we started to notice. I had my daughter sitting in here and she started noticing the water was coming in right there, and I'm putting water all over the windows. I was thinking it was coming in from the cracks here somewhere, or I couldn't quite figure it out. Well, notice, this car does have a sunroof, right? So I'm spraying water all over it, going on, thinking, what is going on with this car? And as we started seeing the water here collect, I started getting excited and started tearing apart more and more interior. And I traced the water up this channel here. There's like a little channel. It was only confined to this space, and the water was running down, coming down here, and it was pulling right around here, and eventually the rear floorboard. And I know this has been a topic of a lot of discussions. What's going on with these leaky VWs? Damn Germans, I tell you what. So then I troubleshot, and I saw the water was dripping here, right? So here comes more and more upholstery coming out, whatever. And I figured, by this time, it's coming out somewhere here, somewhere in the headliner. I'm thinking, I know about the drain tubes. The sunroof does have drain tubes, right? And I've blew some air through those things, and I poured cups of water, and sure enough, they're draining and coming out the bottom. So I'm thinking, what could possibly be going wrong? They got to be okay. Well, as I started to take it apart, looky what I found. This here is the tube. This is a tube to the sunroof. Now notice, I had to take the headliner out, and I'm not going to go through that step. Man, I've been busting my knuckles all day long. That's, I have to save that for a different video or something. You have one tube there. That's from the sunroof. This is the track of the sunroof where it slides back, right? And then, of course, you saw this one here. And then you have another tube right there. It goes down to the A-pillar. And, of course, you got one on the other side right there. And those are the ones that are notorious for getting clogged. But if you look at this one, this is the one corresponding to the passenger seat. Check it out. See if I can focus here a little bit. It's loose. It's loose. Now, when I took this apart a little bit ago, there is a little slice there. I can't tell what that is, but there was moisture. There was moisture right there. And then, sure enough, this let's see here if I can do this. This nipple here was leaking as well. Let's see if we can focus here. You can kind of tell that it's okay. Let's see here. You can kind of tell it's a little moisture. Sorry for the focus. I'm trying to do this with one hand. I believe this is where my problem's coming from. This was, without a doubt, it was wet. It's wet here. You still see some moisture from my testing, right? This bad boy is leaking. What I think I need to do is come back with some here we go. What I think I need to do is come back with some epoxy and epoxy this thing in there. But there's no question about it. I'm gonna see if I can do a test here, if we can duplicate the problem. But I'm quite confident this is where it's leaking from, and it's just got a crappy connection here, and maybe it's just aged over time or wallowed out. It's not plugged. There's a little debris in there, but it's not really plugged. Let's see here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I just blew through it, and it's all over my hand. I don't think you guys could see that. It just came out all over there. Let's see if I can. I can't really hold the camera right, but I just blew through it and it just shot moisture all out here. It's really leaking on the backside of this tube here. I'm gonna have to epoxy, but I'm quite confident. That's my problem. That's my problem right there. And again, let me see, different camera angle. So it leaked out here. It was coming down. The headliner had a little mold in it on the bottom. It leaked down there. Came down the problem. Leak. And that's how it ended up on the floorboard where my foot's at. So the headliner needs to be redone anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it in. I'm gonna go ahead and take it into the upholsterer, and I think they'll charge me like $40 just to recover it, and then I'll do the reverse and stick this back in. But man, I tell you what, man, these Volkswagens, whew, I don't know what it is in the water collection of the floorboards, but it's a son of a gun. But I'm quite confident. I think I found this leak. Good luck on your projects. I hope you get to the bottom of yours too, but this is what I found on mine. Thanks for listening.